Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to the Security, where we discuss security with a focus on how it affects the computer and the services and resources that the computer connects to. In Part 17, Introduction to Windows Defender Firewall, where we discuss the firewall that comes with Windows and how to enable, disable the firewall, and how to configure the firewall. For those who are going to take the A+ exam, there are practice questions at the end of the video. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pet Has Your Back channel. Windows Defender Firewall is a security feature that helps to protect your device by filtering network traffic that enters and exits your device. Windows Firewall is a host-based firewall that is included with Windows 10 and 11 and is enabled by default on all Windows editions. Windows Defender Firewall filters traffic using a variety of techniques including Stateful Packet Inspection or SPI, Application Awareness, Rules-Based Filtering, and Profiles. Stateful Packet Inspection or SPI, also called Dynamic Filtering, which keeps track of a state of network connections and examines the context of each packet in relation in the state of those connections. It allows the firewall to make intelligent decisions about whether to allow or block incoming and outgoing traffic based on factors such as source and destination addresses, port numbers, and the state of the connection. For example, whether it's part of an established session. It will keep track of a conversation. If you start a conversation with the server by contacting the server, Windows Defender Firewall will keep track of the conversation and let the server communicate with Windows as the server responds back. If a computer tries to contact the machine running Windows without any prior conversations or any explicit rules, the packets will not be allowed to communicate with the Windows machine. Windows Defender Firewall can also be aware of the applications generating or receiving network traffic. This is allowed to create rules based on specific applications rather than just IP addresses and port numbers. For example, you can create rules to allow or block traffic for specific applications regardless of the port they use. To allow an app through the firewall, you would click Firewall and Network Protection and click Allow an app through Firewall, which opens the control panel window. Windows Defender Firewall allows you to create custom rules that define how inbound and outbound traffic should be handled. These rules can be based on a variety of criteria, including IP addresses, port numbers, protocols, and specific programs. You can configure rules to allow or block traffic, as well as specify whether notifications should be generated when traffic matches a rule. To configure rules, you will have to click Firewall and Network Protection and click Advanced Settings, which will open Windows Defender Firewall with Advanced Security. As you can see, there's already many rules already created, and some of these rules are already enabled. The file and printer sharing rules allow computers to connect to the folder and print sharing of the computer. The remote assistance is enabled by default, but remote desktop is not. When you define a rule, you're defining the network socket that consists of an IP address, protocols such as TCP or UDP, and the port number. In the Windows Firewall with Advanced Security window, in the left pane, click Inbound Rules, and then in the right pane, click New Rule. Click Port and click Next. Click TCP or UDP and specify the port numbers. Click Next. Click Allow the connection if it is secure, or block the connection. Click Next. By default, the rule will apply to all profiles. If you don't want the rule to apply to a profile, deselect the profile and click Next. Specify a name for the rule and description if desired. Click Finish. Windows Defender Firewall supports different network profiles that allows you to customize firewall settings based on the type of network you are connecting to. Domain profile is used when a computer is connected to a network that requires authentication to Active Directory domain controllers. Private profile is used when a computer is connecting to a private network like a home or business network that is not part of an Active Directory network. Public profile is used when a computer is connected to a public network like a cafe, hotel, library, or restaurant network. Windows Defender Firewall is enabled or disabled from Windows Security. Click on Firewall and Network Protection. You can click on one of the profile types and click the on-off toggle to enable or disable the firewall for the specific profile. Alternatively, you can disable Windows Defender Firewall through the control panel, Windows Defender Firewall. Most of the time, if you install an anti-malware or antivirus package that includes its own firewall, it will automatically disable Windows Defender Firewall. Question: what personal firewall comes with Windows 10 and 11? Answer: Windows Defender Firewall. Question: what is another name for dynamic filtering? Answer: stateful filtering. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, Windows Defender Firewall is a security feature that helps to protect your device by filtering network traffic that enters and exits your device. Windows Firewall is a host-based firewall that is included with the operating system and enabled by default on all Windows editions. Windows Defender Firewall filters traffic using a variety of techniques, including stateful packet inspection or SPI, application awareness, rules-based filtering, and profiles. Stateful packet inspection or SPI, also called dynamic filtering, which keeps track of a state of network connections and examines the context of each packet in relation to the state of those connections. Windows Defender Firewall supports different network profiles that allows you to customize firewall settings based on the type of network you are connected to. Thank you for watching this video. This completes the security series. The next series will be software, which will cover browsers and email applications. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.